Now, earlier the government dismissed the opposition call. The Sunday vote reflected the will of the people. Election observers have conceded that the election was marred by logistical challenges but have warned against street demonstrations.
All across Guinea, the wait continues for the results of Sunday's presidential election. And in the wake of the tough talk by opposition parties who have threatened to stage street protests, supporters of incumbent President Alpha Condé came out fighting. They say the high voter turnout was the clearest sign that this was a legitimate election.
L'importante mobilisation des citoyens.
The significant mobilization of citizens illustrates the maturity of the people of Guinea and their commitment to democratic principles and values. It also demonstrates the determination of the Guinea people to preserve national unity and the patriotic commitment to build a state worthy of the name.
The group dismissed the opposition's claim that logistical problems experienced in the election had denied it its credibility.
Technical malfunctions which have partially marred the election process does nothing to taint the validity of the poll that fully expresses the will of the people.
But the European Union Observer Mission acknowledged that the vote was marred by massive logistical challenges, that the opposition and other players should have been given greater access to electoral information.
Since the initial recommendations have not been followed, bearing in mind the effect this can have on trust, the CENI can strengthen transparency measures through the centralized publication of detailed results of polling stations when CENI announces the results.
The opposition has rejected the results even before they are announced and threatened to stage street protests should the Electoral Commission refuse to conduct a rerun of the polls.
The vote is a complete masquerade and a massive fraud. It took place all day and is still going on in certain places. We will not accept these elections. We are calling them to be scrapped. We will not recognize the results that will come out of these elections.
But the European Union is warning against street protests, insisting that the country's institutions should be allowed to resolve the dispute. This is only the second presidential election in Guinea since its independence in 1958. The first election, won by the current President Alpha Condé, was conducted in 2010. Joaqueo, KTN News.